What it is, man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
And now Jermall Charlo saying that Jaime Munguía don't want no smoke with him. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe button. It's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance. Get notifications. We go live or drop video. Said that Jaime don't want no smoke. I know they almost ran into each other at the Progress fight in LA. I think, you know, LA County, Carson, same shit. And apparently that fight fell out over TV rights, right? I'm not at liberty to talk about the specifics. I sworn to secrecy on that, but you know, the zone had to be part of it. My thing is this: Showtime don't even, from what I understand, Showtime don't even support Jermall Charlo. They tired of putting the money up for him because it ain't bringing no real revenue. And what's going on? He fighting a level opponents trying to stay warm for Canelo, but he ain't fighting nobody that's bringing in no TV ratings. You know what I'm saying? And neither one of Charlo selling either. I mean, the Castanos and Charlo fight almost did $1 million, the second one. But then again, wasn't nobody, you know, buying no tickets to the fight. It was a lot of, they was letting people in for free. You know, y'all can say, well, they wasn't brought up right. You gotta remember, Jermall Charlo was brought up, was groomed on Showtime. I don't even think he got an opportunity to fight on HBO. I could be wrong. He might have a couple fights on HBO, but for the most part, most of his fights was groomed on Showtime. And it's hard to groom these fighters on closed networks. You know, it's real hard to groom these dudes on closed networks. So, I mean, you know, you need people to be able to see you. I mean, and they both exciting fighters. I mean, I don't know. You know, since he got with Jermall, got with Derek James, I can't think of too many more than that. Charlo, Jermall fights, and Jermall always in good fights, really. Say what you want to say about the Montiel fight. Shit, his fight's always exciting. Even the Derbychenko fight, which was a masterclass by him, you know, he always in exciting fights. You know, I guess it's just them not being able to deliver those marquee fights. But what I can say, Jaime Munguía side didn't know he was going to move on to Saluki. They thought that they was going to be able to work through it. And at the end of the day, Showtime wasn't willing to work with the zone on that fight. Simple as that. Maybe they didn't think it was big enough, but Munguía don't need Jermall Charlo at all. Rumor is he could be fighting Triple G next, which I've been telling y'all that. You know, everybody jumping the gun, saying he ducked Jindabik and all that. I mean, shit. He could be fighting Triple G as supposed to fight. They didn't allow him to fight due to not having enough experience. But that's who we could be fighting next. So I don't know what's going to happen with the belt situation, but Munguía pack out the house. Munguía moved more tickets in the United States than Charlo do. You know? You know, who would have won that fight? I think some people would have favored Jermall Charlo when it was supposed to have Jermall Charlo. But, you know, Munguía, you know, good fighter too, been a good fight. You know, I mean, I guess you slightly favor Jermall Charlo because he's been in there with the better opposition. But, you know, people got into the Montiel fight and they weren't training for that fight. And they was at the crib, all the kids. I mean, how you going to have a great training camp? I understand you want to leave all that on your wife. All them kids running around. You got superstars coming in and out of your big-ass house. And you talking about you training for a fight. Like, that's too many distractions. I don't care how you slice it up, for real. No matter how you slice it up, that is what it is. So, you know, the business side got into it. They wasn't willing to work through it. They moved on to Saluki. The Saluki fight didn't happen. Some people think the Saluki fight still will happen. I don't really know. To be honest, I don't know where. I heard they ain't got nothing planned from about a month ago, a few weeks ago. I heard they ain't really had nothing on deck for them. So, I don't know if them tickets in Houston weren't moving or whatever it was, but, you know, I think they kind of need each other. You know, he beat Triple G. He don't need Charlo. Yeah, well, yeah, he wanted to get that third belt. You might as well. He beat Triple G, get them 2 belts, you know. Y'all talk about Lara stepping aside, get that third belt, beat up on Lara ass after Charlo, and you know, you and Jindabik for all the belts. You and Jindabik for all the belts. That's how I mean, same thing for Charlo. Beat up on him, you know, he get the 2 belts from Golovkin. You know, we got a mandate against Aristotle Lard. That's what you got to do. Beat up on Lard. You know, come back, unify the division with Jenabit. Shit, you ain't doing shit else, honestly. You know, that's what it sounds like the game plan should be to me. But going around, it don't ever nobody want no smoke with Jermall Charlo. It sounds like Jermall Charlo just trying to save himself, you know, like a chick for marriage, or like AC Green. I think AC Green still saving himself. For the old heads that know. I think Tyler Lockett, you know, saving himself too, receiver for the Seahawks. I mean, I think it's kind of cool. Tim Tebow, they end up getting married though. I mean, I think it's kind of cool. Shit. You know, a lot of young guys wish they had that discipline. You know, a lot of people, they not going to admit it. And they have these kids and feel like they messed their life up with the wrong person. You could turn the right person to the wrong person, to be honest. You really could. You could turn the right person to the wrong person. You know, I'm going to talk about that on Michelle Obama interview about how she explained a lot of shit. But one thing I want to talk about, how she explained how, why once, you know, people end up having kids and why the relationship ends. It sounded like she hit the nail right on the goddamn, dead on the goddamn board about that one. She was dropping some jewels on that one. Real talk. She said her and Obama marriage was shit for 10 years. You know, a lot of these girls think today y'all have one bad, you know, issue, whatever it may be. You got to fight for who you want. If y'all think nigga gonna just be perfect, you know, do what you say do and take your shit, man, these niggas picking up and moving on. They not, you know, they not trying to make shit work with your attitude and stuff, but she had some jewels there, but nonetheless. Man, I got this like bagged up. This is where I was gonna turn in. Damn. But yeah, with Jermall, to me, it's kind of, you know, boiling down to, I don't think it look like he don't want to fight nobody. He just want to fight Canelo. It'd be interesting if Benavidez get the WBC, or, you know, a plant upgrade to WBC once they fight. You know, if he want to get in the mix. We know he probably won't fight David Morrell because that's his stablemate. So we know that won't happen. But yeah, it's starting. I'm sorry I had a call out today. It's starting to kind of look like he don't kind of want to participate in some of these fights. He want to wait to connect. But I guess, you know, if Andrade can get a belt, well, I'm gonna fight Andrade. We could have unified and he dropped the belt. But Ronnie went on Line Killer Podcast and said they wasn't fighting. I ain't never know the Chinese place right here. But he said they ain't fighting because of what he did to Jermall Charlo. So, you know, Andre said, you know, he came to chase him, but I got a video coming on that. I don't know if y'all see it today or tomorrow. So, I'm trying to get ahead as many videos as possible. So, but that's kind of look like. But at the end of the day, man, you know, if he's comfortable with his perception, and nobody really, I mean, it takes a special individual to be at peace what people think, and that comes with maturity. You know, you first get on YouTube and nigga diss you, you feel like you gotta respond to everybody, whatever, just using the analogy, bro. Like, I just be chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and go back and forth with niggas, you know what I'm saying? You got it. Oh man, you did this, man, you got it. I know if you don't pay niggas you don't get an energy to pay attention, don't get an energy back to niggas. Ain't really much they can do. That's kind of go at it with life now. I ain't got time to be arguing and tussling with niggas in the streets and stuff. I ain't got time for that, bro. You got it. You know, as long as you ain't disrespecting me in front of, you know, kids, my kids, whatever like that, or my girl, nothing, like, we good. We good. You know, I ain't got the energy where I'm looking to fight niggas, or I'm, you know, even if you get that type of angry energy, I ain't even like, I ain't never been that time. I just, you know, you hit the party, you know, that niggas that go to the party that want to start a fight. I never understood that mentality, dog. You go to party to have a good time, drink, and get with females. You know, chick this you, so be it. Oh, I got a boyfriend, he right over there, so be it. She go to the next one. Dude, what's my man's name from King of the Hill? The one that can't talk, the one that showed Bobby how he got women, and he just kept shooting his shot at the department store till one of them say, yeah, he got slapped like 20 times. But eventually somebody said, yeah. So that's crazy, but I mean, you know, I don't, you know, the energy that Charlo giving off, I mean, he knows what's in the plans and the works, and, you know, your girl, you know, a lot of these females get emotional and start spilling out your business. That's why you try to, and it's hard when you in partnership with somebody else, but that's why a lot of dudes don't involve females in the decisions they going through, or they don't tell what they going through. You know what I'm saying? Until they gotta tell you, like, yeah, shit, well, this about to go wrong, whatever. That's why a lot of dudes don't kind of feel like, you know, they keep females in the loop, because then females, you know, once they get angry, once they get emotional, you know what I'm saying, and that's kind of one of the benefits of talking to older women, bro. Older women, they got more maturity with it, bro. But then again, you got to be mature too. You know, once you get older, you kind of get more patient. So it's a maturity that come with it. Every time niggas say something, ain't always in a reaction, or every action don't deserve an action. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, Munguía gonna keep moving on. I'm pretty sure his payday is good, and if he fight Triple G, then maybe Charlo opinion might change if he get 2 belts. Maybe they mandate the Lara fight. He got to fight Lara. So we'll see, man. But hey, check out the Boxing News playlist. Check out the Middleweight Boxing Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all our notifications. Increase your chance. Get notifications. We go live and drop a video financially. Want to support the channel? Cash App, $CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. Oh, now hit the link tree. You can find me everywhere I'm producing content, or I'm at on social media.